Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another day of the video diary. How's it going today? I think something's just flown in my eye. Anyway, how's it going? Today, we have had an attempt at a very lazy day. I tried to stay in bed today. It didn't particularly work because my Nexus, the sound was on the notifications because it hasn't got a master sound. It should have a master volume. Is this the answer to that? It should have master volume down instead of having like two different dials, one for notifications, one for sound. But yeah, basically I was being woken up by the dinging it makes when Facebook goes crazy and everyone's stressing out about the exam that I'm literally going to right now. So I got up at 9:30, got up, had some breakfast, sorted out the video, yesterday's daily vlog, as I normally do, and then I got dressed and stuff. And then I've been sat writing a blog post, basically. It's about the main channel and how I'm spending more time on it now and why that's relatively daunting to me. I've done a blog post a bit like it before, or at least a video about it before, about how daunting it is, the main channel. But yeah, so I've been writing a blog post about that, and it's kind of interesting to compare the statistics of this channel compared to that channel, which I have done in the start of it and stuff. I'm not sure if I'll get it finished by today, day of filming, but by the time this is uploaded, it should be done and viewable, so it'll be in the description down below if you want to read it. I'll let you know obviously if I do get it done today. If I get it done today, to be honest with you, it'll be done by like 10 tonight, which means I wouldn't post it 10 tonight. I'll post it tomorrow like I did my last one. So yeah, either way, it's going to be in the description today, and tomorrow's video will be up as well, because obviously I'll talk about how I uploaded it. Lol. So yeah, I've been doing that basically, and it goes on about like why I still call the main channel, even though this channel absolutely dominates it in terms of statistics. Apart from average view per video, which that channel is about 5 times higher, and most viewed as well, which is about twice as high. But yeah, so it's kind of an interesting read. Hopefully you'll like it. I think it's an interesting read in a way. It's not really the blogs will go from, at the moment they're kind of like me telling you stuff. They'll soon go back to, I've got this and one other one to write, I think. And then I'll be going into like telling you stories and things, so I'll go back to my old style of like, I don't know, I've got a really specific style that I'm currently not using or doing at the moment because it doesn't really fit. Yeah, go back and have a look down like a couple of the blogs. You'll notice that like the style is very different and things. Yeah. What are you even talking about, goddammit? So yeah, just had some lunch, and I'm heading off to campus. I'm walking up again because I like walking up. It freshens the airs. I've got my iPod to listen to some beats. Oh, also my birthday present from Mother has arrived. It's a new case from a Nexus, and it's really friggin' cool, but I'm not using it yet. I opened it up to make sure that it works, and I didn't need to resend it, like send it back for a refund or whatever. So I did that, but what are you talking about? But yeah, otherwise I've put it back in the case so that I can open it up on my birthday and it'll be like a big surprise. So yeah, that's that really. Otherwise we'll walk into our exam. It is 3 o'clock, 5 to 3. So I'm leaving a little bit later. I should get there for about 3:45. Exams at 4:30. We're in Founders Hall today, which is the big hall. The main hall, which is like split into 4 different quadrants of people doing exams and stuff, so that's exciting. But otherwise, this is the exam that a lot of people are the most scared about. I'm not particularly that scared about it compared to everyone else, because to a certain extent it's bullshittable. The next exam, to me, the maths exam, is a little bit more worried about, because what are you even talking about again? God, you think I'd get used to this vlogging bullshit by now, wouldn't you? Yeah, the next maths exam is going to be the one that is relatively harder, I think, personally. This one is graphics, so it's a theory-based thing. Theory is kind of a mixture between theory, programming, and like maths, because maths use like matrices and all that bullshit. So when the maths questions come along, theoretically, because they're matrices or formulas, they should be crunchable. You should be able to crunch half of the data out and just crunch it till you get a number that's right. All of the questions, unless like they're bullshit questions, you can bullshit the answers. You'll see it and you'll be like, right, I kind of understand what that is, and then bullshit your way out of it, even if you don't know. So I'm relatively going into this quite confident. I haven't seen the paper yet, obviously, so it could go downhill as soon as I see it, so I'd see you after. But yeah, I've managed to spin my lack of understanding in a couple of things into confidence in the fact that I can bullshit it. The maths exam, on the other hand, you obviously can't bullshit maths, and it's not the kind of maths you can number crunch. But this is the kind of maths you can number crunch. The only problem is we are allowed calculators now, aren't we? Yeah, so we're all allowed calculators as well. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it, to be honest with you. It's going to be good. Everyone's going to be stressing out about it, and I'm going to sit there in my little bubble like, I'm okay. I know I can bullshit this. So yeah. But because everyone's stressing about it, everyone is expected to get very low grades. This is the module that everyone's been complaining about continually, and that means that there is very strong suspicions that the marks are going to be very strongly skewed. So the lower, like if you get like I don't know, a low percentage, the mark system, like the scale, will be shifted so everyone gets higher, because it's going to be pretty friggin' bad. But like I say, it's going to be bullshittable, depending on how much you believe the lecturer himself, because he's a bit, not, well, I wouldn't say he's a bit of a dick, but he wasn't very in touch with us at the start of it, and everyone's complaining about it. You've heard me complain about graphics for the past semester, so yeah. Otherwise, yeah, that's what we're walking up to do now. So I'm going to bang in my iPod, put my mittens on, get halfway up the hill, then melt because I'm too hot, and then probably talk to you after. Walking back down. I'm planning to walk back down. Depends if it's going to rain. We're not forecasted to rain, but the clouds don't look on our side. So I might walk down, might get a bus. I've got my wallet just in case, because I haven't got a bus pass yet. So it was a waste of money to get one now, when I can just get one in like 2 weeks' time, and then save myself about like 20 quid. Hey! Yeah, so that's my plan, Stan. And this fresh air, it's good for you. Is that all I've got to talk to you about? That's all that's happened today. I've basically just been sat in my computer chair, just like doing stuff. Writing blogs. Writing a blog post. I really love the blog. I really love how it's going. I'm hoping I can kick up the main channel as well and get the same amount of enjoyment out of it. After the exams and stuff, I'll obviously have more time. At the moment, I'm not really pushing the main channel or the blog. Well, the blog, to be fair, is up and running at the moment, but mainly like Blitz software and stuff. I'm not really pushing those up until the point that I'm over exams. So as of Friday, I'll have literally an entire week of doing nothing to push stuff like that. So that should be pretty useful, pretty good. But I won't know, obviously. It's a fucking big train, isn't it? Jesus. Ben had been absolutely wetting himself. He loves trains, Ben does. It's still going. Wow. Yeah, so I obviously haven't been pushing stuff yet. Hopefully I have timed everything right so that I can get into everything again. I can get into video editing, video making. I can get into blogging and programming and stuff, and have plenty of free time still to be able to keep them up and well. So that's the plan there, Stanley. Otherwise, yeah, like I say, mittens, iPod, text lovely as well. Look how cool that is. Doesn't actually look as good on camera as I thought it would, but man, every time I walk down here, I always look back at that and go, wow, we're making good time. I haven't even taken my coat off either, so it must be because it's more tepid than it was when the last time I came up. It was bloody freezing, wasn't it? I could see my breath properly anyway. You can see it now, but so maybe my body was trying to warm me up too much to combat that. I don't know. Got a nice casual walk up, although my bag is swinging like my hoodie and my t-shirt around, so it feels like it's undressing me, which is inappropriate really. So we are now about 45 minutes early. We're heading to the hall. Game on. I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be fun. Yeah, can't dodge anyone though, unfortunately. Let's just go there. Sleep. Paralympics. What the hell? We've got Paralympics in town or something. I know we do over summer. Maybe over winter? I ain't seen that before though. I don't know. Let's do this. Well, that was brutal. Holy shit. My god. Wow. Well. So, first question was a bloody godsend of a question. Although it was a right good fucking callback. There's a couple of matrix manipulation things that I remembered and called back from bloody FP1 3 years ago, Feather Peel 1 in my A levels. First there was something about special orthogonal, which I knew from this year, cross products. Then inversing a 3x3 matrix, which I kind of bullshitted a bit. We're finding the determinant of 1, that was FP1, and something else in that question as well was FP something. No, was fucking, what are they called? Trigonometry identities, which is fucking C3, I think, C3 or C2. It's bloody ages ago since the last time I did that, and it was boring then, but I remembered them. Fucking hell, it's a good job I did, because they came up and they would have trolled me if I didn't. So yeah, there's that. It's a good job I do remember that as well, because that was one of the things that was on the formula sheet as well. So I didn't have to remember it for my A levels, but I just did anyway. Blimey. Then it was a fucking toss-up between the next two questions, like which questions I did. I picked 4 because 4 was a bit of a wish-wash of questions, which enabled me to answer with like a couple of different things vaguely, and then bullshit my way in to a couple of marks, hopefully. Scrapping and changing. The first question I probably think went well, apart from the inverse one, which probably didn't go brilliantly, but you know, I think I blagged that one a little bit. Number 4 was alright, except the last 5 marks of it, which I had no fucking clue. Jesus. And then it was a toss-up between questions 2 and 3. I picked question 2 because I could scrape a couple more marks. That was brutal. That was the hardest exam I've ever sat, I think. Probably, with the exception of... No, it was probably harder than that the first time I sat an FP2 paper. Fucking hell. Mate. Jesus. That was brutal. So, yeah. But I came, literally, loads of people walked out at an hour. At the hour mark, loads of people walked out. I walked out an hour and a half. I'm like, well, I'm just staring at the page now. I've got no fucking idea. I'm trying to recall things that I don't even, like, recognise, let alone understand. I can't remember the lecture slides on this. I can't remember anything on this. Normally, what I do is, like, the question comes up, and then I can picture the lecture slide, and I can picture what's on it, and I can picture whereabouts it is. I can picture how I correlated that into my own notes, and then I understand how I did it. But there's a lot of things on there. It's very dark. It's very dark. Is it pitch black on camera? It is. Look how pretty it is over there. We've got a low battery. Isn't that sweet? Use the camera. Use the car light. Hello. Yeah. So it was brutal, but I came out. Everyone left. A lot of people left an hour in. Just fucking walked out. I went an hour and a half, same as normal, because I'd got to the point where I'm like, I'm just staring at the same stuff, not getting anywhere else. I've done everything I can do. Let's hope everyone gets graded up. I think the spectrum is going to be shifted quite drastically. But yeah, because everyone sounds like they've struggled with it as well. But everyone always says they struggle with it, and then they always do well. So we'll have to find out. Otherwise, we've got 2 days to prepare for the next one, which is actual maths. This is graphics, which is like semi-theory, semi-maths. Although actual maths is actually like actual university maths, which is a load of bullshit. Because it's all about like fucking proving shit and foundations of computation and how computers work and oh, it's gross. So I'm actually not particularly looking forward to the other one, surprisingly. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes. We're going to go home, we're going to cook some dinner, and then I am going to go home, cook some dinner, play GTA with some Malibu to knock the edge off of that exam. Jesus. So yeah. And we're at the bottom of the hill. That was fast. I just took like 4 people on that hill, and they were like, "What'd you call with us?" Like, yeah, you left like 15 minutes ago, and I just friggin' stormed and caught up with you. God damn, why are you so slow? Why are you going? What are you doing, stupid car? So yeah, that was just caught up with like 4 people, and just like briefly carry on talking to them for a little bit, and then I'm like, look, you're walking way too slow, and then just blitz past them more. Jesus, they're not even in sight now. It's not that big a hill. So yeah, I did catch up like a good 15.5 hour on them. That was impressive. So yeah, that's all I have to tell you. We're at bottom of the hill. Nah. Walking long. Nah. It's a bit weird. I really walk around. It's different not getting the bus. It makes me think about how much I need the bus. I do need the bus. I'm not walking every day. Fuck that. Jesus. So yeah. Already booked GTA with the boys. So sounds good to me. Lol. And it's bedtime. I've had a lovely dinner. I've had a lovely chill out session on the Xbox. I've decided Malibu's rubbish. I'm just going to drink red wine from now on. It's just a load of crap, Malibu is. There's no point in it at all. There we go. Put my wine. Put my friggin' folders back. So yeah, I'm going to go to bed. It's late. It's time to go to sleepies. So yeah. Got to get up. Are we getting up early tomorrow? Relatively early. Not stupid o'clock early, but relatively early. Got to get up at 8, I think. So not even early, to be fair. It's because I'm fucking lying. It's going to be great, mate. Hey! Right, what time are you set for? 6:30. We'll save that for... I'll just set my phone for 8. So yeah. Right, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Got some revision to do. Got a blog post to finish. It'll be in the description of this video, but I've got to actually finish it yet. Oh, it's got a bit of tufted hair stuck in the back of my head. Yeah, so... Right. Au revoir. I will catch you later.